Hello everyone, welcome back to another unboxing video with Yoseka. Today I have a Platinum 3776 pen to unbox here for us today. And this is a new one that is part of their Fuji Unkei series. And this is a series of pens relating to many aspects of Mount Fuji. There's supposed to be 5 pens in this series, and this is the second one, the Kasumi. So I'm going to get right into unboxing it, and I'll tell you about the inspiration behind it as I go. So this is the pen box that it comes in. You open it up, you get your little instruction manual things, and then here is the pen. This is the 3776 Kasumi pen, and it comes with a bottle of ink here, but this is the pen itself. It looks like this. It's a very nice bright green here. So this pen is called the Kasumi, as I said before. It's the second in this Fuji Unkei series about Mount Fuji. The first one was released last year. It was called the Gumo, and it had a blue cap here. You can see the main feature of this pen is this specialized engraving on the body. So if we take a closer look, you can see that there's actual etchings on the physical body of the pen. And this engraving is actually called the Kasumi Mon, and it is a Japanese pattern that is meant to represent swirling mist, which honestly I kind of see. There are a bunch of like circles, kind of, repeating circles engraved onto this pen. It looks very pretty. It's meant to represent the swirling mist that occurs around Mount Fuji, and the green cap is meant to represent the growing green vegetation and moss and things like that around the mountain. Oh, I just realized, you'll have to excuse my half-painted nails here. It's been a busy week. But yes, this pen is meant to represent those two aspects of Mount Fuji, the swirling mist and the growing vegetation. So when you open the pen, you can see this. It's their classic 3776 model. It has the same nib that is found on the other 3776 models. It has that classic heart-shaped breather hole up there, and the grip section is the same green that can be seen on the cap, that kind of transparent green, dark green. It's a very pretty pen, in my opinion, and the Gumo is meant to represent the clouds around Mount Fuji. So if I can find it, I'll put a picture on screen somewhere so you can kind of see the difference between the two pens. The blue with the different engraving on the body, and now this one with the green and the different engraving on this body. I think it's, very pretty, and it makes sense for a second one in this series. As for the ink that it comes with in this box, this is actually something that they also did for the Gumo, the first one in the series, but this color ink is actually kind of like a deep bluish purple that sheens green, so that's how it matches this pen. The ink itself is not green, but it can sheen green, especially on certain papers and certain lighting. I don't want to open this one right here, so I'll put a picture on screen of the ink. It is very pretty. So these do match very nicely. You can see this is the color Fuji no Akatsuki, and you can see it's part of the Fuji Unkei series. So yeah, that's this. Everything about this packaging has something related back to Mount Fuji. So you can see the top of the ink bottle has this Mount Fuji engraving, and it's like pointing out the swirling mist around the mountain so that it mirrors the pen as well. And just all of this together in this set is very nice. The Kasumi pen and the Gumo pen are only available in a limited size range, so it's available in extra fine, fine, and medium, which is usually how Platinum does a lot of their special edition pens. And I believe this is part of a limited series, yes. If we look very closely, I know it's difficult to see, but we can see out of 3,000 pens, this is number 461, and each pen will have its little engraving up there to say which number in the series it is. So this is a limited edition, limited run series for this Fuji Unkei series. And there will be 3 other pens. I'm very curious to see which other colors they're going to take from Mount Fuji to inspire these next pens. But the main feature of all these pens, they're all supposed to have this like transparent, clear demonstrator barrel that has this etched engraving. And you can really feel it too. Like it's pretty engraved. It's a little hard to capture on camera, but there's actually multiple different levels of engraving on this. So if you run your finger down this, it like drops down another step and drops down one more step for each new misty engraving feature. Oh, you know what? I remember I did want to show how the converter looks in the back of this pen, because this does come with a converter. It also comes with a cartridge if you prefer to use that. But I think a lot of people are always curious whenever there's a demonstrator type pen like this. Demonstrator refers to the fact that you can see the inner workings of the pen. I think people always wonder how the converter or cartridge will look in the pen, so I just want to show that. And yeah. So that's what it looks like. I think actually it might help you see the engraving a little bit better. It kind of bounces off the inner converter. And when you have a dark ink in there, it might be a little bit better to see the engravings actually. But that might just be personal opinion. It's totally up to you if you think it looks better or not. So yeah, that's what the converter looks like on the inside. I'll take that back out. And yes, this is postable, like this. So this is the Kasumi pen, the next one in the Fuji Unkei series. I would love to know what you think might be the next color in this series, but I hope you enjoyed watching this unboxing. I hope this helped you get a closer look at the special engraved Kasumi Mon pattern on the back of this pen. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Make sure to leave a comment if you did, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!